Hey everyone, and thanks for jumping back into the cryptoverse. Today we're going to talk about Bitcoin and the fact that it just bounced off the 21-day EMA. If you guys like the content, please subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. So we keep seeing this happen, right? Every single major move, we get a pullback, we go back to the 21-day EMA, or sometimes we'll talk about the 20-day SMA. Both, I think, have provided some level of value over the last several months. Obviously, when we go below them, people get exceedingly bearish, and when we're well above them, people are exceedingly bullish. But the reason why we're making this video is because, in fact, we just went down directly, directly to the 21-day EMA, right? Right to the 21-day EMA. Now, the 21-day EMA for Bitcoin right now is at 53,000, just over 53,000, and we know that we had a wick down to that level a few hours ago. Okay, so the reason why we want to keep an eye on this, as we know, is that being above this level, being above the 21-day EMA or the 20-day SMA in the short term can often be relatively a good thing for a lot of the market, right? For altcoins in general, they would prefer for Bitcoin to be above its 21-day EMA or the 20-day SMA. They'll have a little bit more confidence if Bitcoin can stay above it. If Bitcoin drops below it, like it has done a few times over the last several months, then we know that a lot of altcoins and Bitcoin and people start to get relatively bearish. Even though history shows us that we only spent about a week at these levels, even when we did drop below it, right? So the nice thing is a lot of times when we hold support at, say, the 20-day SMA or the 21-day EMA, we can get a relatively nice bounce, okay? And this one over here, for instance, was like a 23% bounce. We've had other bounces from these levels as well. I mean, obviously we had wicks below, but this bounced up 15%, which was even higher than where it started from before it dropped. But we go over to today and we say, well, it's probably too early to say yet because the day just started. We just had a wick down to it. But you can see that there was a lot of buying pressure at that 21-day EMA. So I just want people to recognize the importance of these levels. It doesn't, the 21-day EMA and the 20-day SMA, they're not something we like to talk about, especially in accumulation phases and bear markets, because they just don't really provide that much value because we just simply oscillate around these moving averages. But in bull markets, you will often see things like bounces off of these levels, and a lot of people might have buys lined up at the 20-day SMA or the 21-day EMA. So we're going to keep an eye on this. We certainly want to keep an eye on this over the next day or so to see if we actually do bounce, or if we continue to come back down and test it. So to give you an idea, again, currently the 21-day EMA is at 53,178. The 20-day SMA is at 51,953. Okay, so even if we go below the 21-day EMA, the 20-day SMA is right there. We've seen plenty of bounces off it before, not just in this bull market, but we've also bounced off it in prior shorter term runs, right? These little bounces that we've had, 15%. Here, there was another one over here where we bounced up about another 10% or so. So far from the 21-day EMA, we've bounced about 3%, about 3 to 4% or so. So I don't know that we can decisively say that this is going to be a bounce at this point. We'll want to take it one step at a time. Everyone gets exceedingly bearish anytime Bitcoin drops 10%. We know that Bitcoin did drop about 9 to 10% over the last day. These are still relatively natural for a bull market. If anything, I think the new people to the space are fortunate that we haven't had more substantial pullbacks so far this market cycle like we had the cycle before. So with that in mind, I would say this is just business as usual. Nothing to get too worked up about yet. We've come down from the local top here. From the local top, we've come down about 14%, and now we've bounced back up. So from the local top at this point, we're only down about 11.5% from our all-time high, our prior all-time high at over $61,000. So business as usual, right? Nothing to get too worked up about yet. There's no, I mean, of course, we always want to be aware of where the 20-week is, but so far, this market cycle, we haven't even really been going to the 20-week. In fact, as we showed in another video not too long ago, in fact, we've actually been more or less going to the 8-week moving average on our most aggressive pullbacks. Okay, so you can see the price of Bitcoin has more or less been riding the 8-week moving average, bouncing off of it around 19K, bouncing off of it again around 30K, and then maybe again around 44K. If you're curious where it currently is, it's currently at 48,500 or so. So maybe that'll be an area to keep in mind if this pullback is sustained over the next several days and if we don't get an immediate bounce back. If you guys like the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also check out the Telegram channel, which you can find a link to in the description below. Also check out the premium list sale. You can find a link to that in the description below as well. You'll get access to the weekly reports and videos, the Into the Cryptoverse app, the TradingView indicators, the Telegram alerts channel, and more. Make sure you guys check it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. Turn on your alerts by clicking the bell icon. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.